that yesterday. Give me a chance.
No coffee. Oh, there's a coffee issue.
I even put in a Frappuccino question at the end. You see my Frappuccino question? What? You don't need to drink Frappuccinos to do that question, you know. Frappuccino.
What is?
That's what it's called, isn't it?
What is that?
Yeah.
Can be made, yeah. What's that?
My attempt at humour. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, they have to know for me. We really hated your class. We're bailing on you. Victoria and Sammy.
Okay. Steve,
Yeah.
channel mastery video is missing.
I didn't upload it yet.
You haven't? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'll do that today. Yeah. Okay, states of matter now. Easy lesson now, this one. Not any calculations in it.
Yes.
Yes, it's your favourite type of lesson, an English language lesson. Lots of words, lots of vocabulary. Yeah. Right, states of matter. Got that? Yeah. Maybe you talked a bit about this in chemistry, I don't know. Have you? Does it come up in chemistry?
Oh, liquid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, and...
Gas.
Yes. Right. Okay, so water. If we were to look at water under a microscope, you all learned this in middle school. It looks like this. You know, you have your H2O. You know from science that things are made of atoms. This is basic knowledge, everybody knows. And of course you know this from chemistry. But more important is that these clump together to form molecules. Again, something you know from chemistry. Atoms make molecules. So what do we mean when we see a molecule? I wonder what you say in chemistry actually a molecule is.
Yep.
Group of atoms chemically combined. Anything else? Yeah. That was the last thing I was looking for. It's a molecule is an electrically neutral group of two or more atoms held by chemical bonds. I would like you to write this definition down again. It's probably very similar to what you did in chemistry. An example of a molecule is water, good old H2O. Two hydrogens and an oxygen. Well, it can be quite difficult to make things electrically neutral, especially if it has impurities in it. I believe a lot of impurities in water have a positive charge, I think. I don't know. If it's pure, it shouldn't.
Pure water does not conduct electricity, but water never pure.
Yeah. Okay, you got that? We'll not really talk about atoms until the second semester. So we don't really... Yeah, and in fact you talk a lot about atoms in chemistry already. So you already have a good knowledge of atoms. You got this definition, Sean, Bruce? I just need the definition. Okay. Yep. Right, so for example, what does water look like at a molecular level? When it is frozen, solid as ice, or when it's liquid, or when it's gas. So, this here is an example of the three different states that you know of, solid, liquid and gas. There's a lot of vocabulary here I need you to write down, but before you write it down, I want us to talk about the difference between the states. So when you look at the solid state compared to the liquid state, tell me two things you can see different between a solid and a liquid. The shape is one, but what about the shape? And movement's another, but first let's concentrate on shape.
Salt has the
Yep.
Yeah.
Go on. No, give him a chance.
This word.
Yeah, what's this word?
We need to have English.
Perfect.
That's true.
Definitely. Okay.
I can't remember that word.
Give him a hand.
Oh, what is he trying to say?
Good weather.
Good weather indeed, yes. Okay, so the difference is, when you look at a solid compared to a liquid, the distance between the molecules is bigger. So you can see they're further apart. That's one difference. A second difference is that these don't really move as much as these. So there's less movement and more space in this case here. Yeah. Now that's actually only really the case for water, because for most solids the molecules get closer together. It's just water is kind of weird that when water is a solid, what form is it? It's ice, which makes it have less density. And water is very strange because most materials, when they're solid, they have a higher density, which means the atoms are closer together. Yeah. Yeah, no, that could be the word, yeah. No, that would be the right word to describe it, because it is quite abnormal what water does when it becomes a solid. Now, what about the difference between liquid and gas? Well, the distance is much greater, and not only that, the movement here is much more random. Yeah, can go any direction here. Vocabulary. When we go from a solid to a liquid, we call this melting. Melting.
Yeah.
You know this word, don't you? Melting. Yeah, yeah. And when we go from a liquid to a gas, there's two words actually. We call it evaporation, or there's another word. Simpler word. Boiling. Boiling. Boil, yeah. Now, the opposite. When we go from a gas to a liquid, that's called condensation. And when we go from a liquid to a solid, that's called freezing. Now, let me make this picture a little bit bigger if I can, so you can write these words down. If you can draw this, it would be great. At least write the words down. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this.
How about the solid to
Say.
water?
Solid.
Might.
I'm gonna put all the words up here now. There we go. Okay, let me zoom in. Ah, clearer. Oh, come on, it's clear. Yeah, now there are other transitions here. For example, it is possible to go from a solid to a gas and skip the middle step. Does anyone know?
Dry ice.
Dry ice is an example of this. Sublimation is it. We'll do that word later. And there is possible to go, I think, other directions too, from a gas to a solid.
I know.
Do you? Do you know the word?
I don't know what.
Because I'll give you €1,000,000 if you knew the word, because that would shock me, because I can't remember the word.
It is
What?
sublimation, right?
Is it though?
Yeah, we learned sublimation for both solid gas and gas.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct, Jerry. Correct. Good job. Good job.
Oh.
Yeah.
COND.
Condensation.
Okay. Condensation.
Did you write these words down, KJ?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Continue. Okay. Is it the same? Okay, I'm thinking of some other word then. Don't know. 2 minutes. Evaporation.
Evaporation.
Correct.
EV.
Eevee is a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a
too.
EVA.
Okay. Right, continue. Now, in a solid, the position of the atoms are fixed, and that is due to the friction between the atoms. Guys, you watching, Jerry? Yes? Okay, so in a solid, the position is fixed of the atoms. You know, they're not really moving. Now, there's a lot here. You don't need all of this definition in the exam. The key thing you need is that they're fixed. And this is provided by... you probably know these from chemistry. Yeah. What's the other type of bonds? Huh?
Yeah. That one.
Covalent ionic, yeah. Other things about solids. Solids can be pushed by a force, and you don't need to change its shape. You can push it and it stays the same shape. You know that, of course. Which means they're resistant to deformation, meaning it's difficult to change their shape. Solids tend to be strong enough to hold their own shape in a container. So this keeps its shape, you know. It doesn't... I don't put it on the ground and it spreads out. Yeah. And solids are usually denser than liquids. Usually. The exception being, of course, ice, which is not denser. It's less dense than its liquid form. And solids becoming a gas is sublimation. Now, you don't need all of this. I want you to at least write the first sentence and the last sentence, yes. First sentence and last sentence, please. Can you open that window? Yeah. Full power, maximum air conditioning. Thank you. The biology teacher was late this morning as well because of the train, but what's funny is it took him the same time to get in as it took me, but he lives 25 kilometres away and I live 65 kilometres away. Which just goes to show how heavy the traffic is along the coast. This is where the most traffic is because most people live along the coast. Yeah.
Is it expensive to live in coast area?
No.
To live where?
Coast area.
Which area? Oh, coastal area is more expensive than inland, yeah.
Why is it?
Huh? Everybody wants to see the ocean when they wake up. This is the reason.
But, okay. I thought city area is more expensive.
Oh, that is most expensive.
Oh, okay.
More than doubling.
City.
Cost.
City is most.
My home is
most
not far away
expensive.
from here.
And of course,
It's not bad.
How far?
What?
Why is that not?
Not in how far, but I have to take 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
She drove 2 hours to here.
You work here on 9 to 5.
It's my.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I got here before you. How did you get here?
By bus.
Yeah, what time did you leave your house at?
Around 7.
Wow,
Morning.
In his
Not this
dream.
morning.
Yeah,
This morning I
this
woke
morning. What time did you leave at?
8:25.
Problem.
And then you walk out and
I will have an anticipation time.
Okay. Liquids now. So in a liquid, the molecules are attracted to each other, strong enough to keep the molecules in contact, but not strong enough to fix their position. So what's happening is the molecules can move, there is some force, the force is not strong enough to fix them, just to keep them close together, but they're still moving around. Okay? Molecules can continue to move, the liquid can flow, but not as smooth as a gas. And liquids will take the shape of the container they're in. So, you pour a liquid into a container and it takes the shape of it. Liquids are generally less dense than solids, but denser than gases. Okay. So again, the first and last sentence, please. Got this?
No.
Not yet. Why are you so
Thank you.
Why are you so tired? Why are you so tired?
I always feel sleepy. When it's 10 hours or 8 hours, I'm sleepy.
You slept 8 to 10 hours
Yeah.
and you're still sleepy.
Does he have a little girlfriend?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. Who's his girlfriend?
No, I don't know.
Kind of thing.
Can't say the secrets.
You should.
Hey, Jerry.
A lovely boy.
11 women.
11 boys.
真的做的。
11.
That's not a boyfriend, that's a football team. Who? Is it anybody I know?
No.
No.
I mean, of course not. Jeremy, I'd be offended by that. Monica, please. Please, Monica.
Calm down, Monica.
Yeah, calm down, Monica.
Calm down.
Calm down, calm down, calm down.
Play cool, come on.
What's happening?
Right, got that? Okay. The last one is a gas. In a gas, the chemical bonds are not strong enough to hold the atoms together. So what happens is that the molecules, they move apart. And this gas is a collection of independent, unbounded molecules. which mainly interact by collision. So in other words, the gas is like lots of molecules just moving around, sometimes colliding and bouncing into each other, but there's no force holding them together. So what happens with a gas is if you open the gas, then it just spreads out. Yeah. Yeah, like if you had a gas and it comes out, then it just spreads out. So gas has the lowest density. They obviously take the shape of their container, and they need to take the shape of the container because they're not held together by anything. They're less dense than solids and liquids. Okay, so first and last sentence, which is in fact everything, since there's only 2 sentences. I do like to ask these definition questions in the end of semester 1, if you catch my drift. I like to ask for the definition of solid, liquids and gases in the exam.
No.
Why?
I like to. Sometimes I ask intake 1.
Change your hobby.
Well,
Yes. Maybe you will
sometimes,
find
I tell you
more
the
interesting.
truth. Sometimes I ask intake 1, sometimes I ask intake 2.
I can do it.
No.
I will give up it. I'll catch.
And usually when I ask it, it's 6 marks.
Wow.
Okay, I don't
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, you have a lot to write on this one. Uh-oh. What's wrong? I don't know what's up with you, Monica. You're full of energy this morning. Yeah. True, but what have you got to be happy about?
Never see the winter.
What? This is an insult.
I don't know what's going on. Alright. Whoops.
Incorrect answer.
Oh, hold on, I'm hungry.
teacher, could we find this information in the memo?
I'll upload the video.
The video?
Yeah, the video.
Maybe the YouTube.
No,
YouTube.
You don't know.
I know your YouTube.
Yeah, and I'll put this on YouTube.
Subscribe twice.
You've never seen physics.
I put the physics up as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
It's because it's called
I remember that.
Oh, it's just confusing.
Physics and math.
You'll see this on YouTube later today. I'll upload it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you make the exam?
For semester 1.
The final exam?
No. Semester 1 exam.
There's the one exam.
Yeah.
What's
He showed
before the
Yes, that right?
exam
He just showed us.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Before or after the Christmas?
We have
It's on-
exam before the Christmas?
I don't know.
Yes.
Teacher, we need a lovely
It's too hard.
Yes.
Seriously,
Seriously.
it's too hard.
This is my first Christmas week. Yeah.
Only living just 80.
9.
That's a lot.
2 guys?
Nine. You need to be the 90.
Well, maybe if you... Yeah, I don't understand it either. But
Only living at 80.
look, the
Nine.
only advice I can give you for the end of semester is I'm going to use questions from the workbook.
Are we doing it lecture?
No.
Or 10 minutes? Okay.
I'm taking the questions from the worksheets. So if you can do the worksheet questions, you'll be fine.
Is it the style line?
Yeah, there'll be section A and section B. Yeah. So the exam will be roughly 1/3 mechanics, 1/3 materials, and 1/3 electricity. The mechanics is the hardest part. So the materials, as you can see, so far is not so hard, which is some density.
Speed and acceleration was easy.
Yeah,
For it.
at the beginning. Okay, do you have this?
No.
Okay. Monica, did you write this down?
Yeah.
You're not Monica. Jerry! Jerry, did you write this down?
I did right.
Okay.
I will show you.
Okay, fine. Oh, come on, guys, you got this now.
Okay. That's fine.
Are we just waiting for Bruce and Sean?
And Jerry. Wow.
And Jerry...
I have YouTube.
He's checking out the channel.
Double subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give you a clue, it's a picture of me. You'll know it's my channel. Okay. You got that?
Wait a minute.
Oh, come on, Bruce. Now we're just waiting for Bruce.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Right. Okay, so I don't think, I'll just give you the question. So all these questions now for this lesson, they're all description questions. There's no calculations. It's practice your English. Can you try these for a few minutes? Thank you. Huh? Oh yeah, I mean I have a question like that in here. So like, when you take ice out of the freezer and you leave it in sunlight, what happens to the ice? So first the ice is a solid. Yeah, it melts. So just describe the... I just give you a chance to practice your vocabulary. So melting is first, and then after it melts and becomes a liquid, then it becomes a gas. That's evaporation. You know.
And gone.
And
Appeared.
Yes. Try these. You can try these or the previous worksheet. State of matter. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Try these now, please. I didn't forget. He has one. Look.
No, I was going to say he was added even.
Oh, good. You're now you're in the WhatsApp group.
He was far.
He wanted to be.
He was far.
Congratulations. Congratulations.